Okay, it says I'm live. I'm going to wait for some people to come in the chat. This is an unscheduled live stream. Just want to talk about some silliness. Let me change my hat here. What's up, JP? Brother Fred Knott's in the house. JP's in the house. Just wanted to do a quick live stream. I'm flying solo. Hey, Monica, how are you doing? I'm flying solo because Big Brother Precious can't get a hold of him. Got Sue in the house. Afternoon locked and loaded. Hey, Connie. Hey, y'all. You said it's going to be a short live stream. Patriots rise up. Hello, Patriots. Kind of want to talk about which I uploaded that video on the hunger strike, which I find quite humorous, as many of y'all have. Forrest Burden, what's up, brother? Greg, hey, what's going on, Jay, brother? I saw where you were saying for me to get a hold of you. Wanted to ask. I'm gonna type in the email that you need to send it to. Your information. Yeah, thank you, Justin. If you did send it to that email, I have not seen it. I checked it already. So, Lisa Miller in the house. Danielle Ruckman. Anyways, okay. Like I said, I'm flying solo on this one. Actually, what I wanted to do. Hello, Sister Danielle Agajania. The chat's flying up pretty fast. I'm going to send it right now. Thank you, brother. I'll give you a shout after this live stream's over. I was an American widowed mother just before I turned 20. Nobody fed us or gave us shelter. Can you guess how much I care if they starve? That's the truth, and this is definitely it's like I said, pulling out the heartstrings, and many of you all have agreed. And just by the photos alone, many of them could definitely use this hunger strike, but it's not going to happen. It'll be on film for CNN News and MSNBC and all that to film, and they're going to be stuffing their faces when the cameras aren't showing. If you just see a lot of the videos of just how filthy they are. Sister Sandy K's in the house. Love you, sister. No, I don't know if that's the same one. S. Wood's in the house. Yes. I honestly, this hunger strike. Hey, Chrissy, I'll wait till a few more people get in the house. I want to read, because upon request, the last video that me and Big Precious did, the live stream, he was fired up. He was having fun. Oh, okay. Well, Big Precious just sent me a text. But anyways, this person, if you all go back, Matthew Wall, you asked me to go ahead and read your comments on air, and I think you might regret it. I'm not making fun of anybody about reading and spelling, because I tell people I read and spell like a drunk 3-year-old. But I'm going to start off right now. If you all can, I know you all talk amongst the chat, but I want to get this out because you requested this. And this is on the last live stream that if you all want to go back and read for yourself, the 11/27/2018 Boots on the Ground live stream that me and Big Precious did, where he was having a really good time. Sometimes we got to have humor in the days that we're living in. And I'm going to read these just the way they're written. So just starting off the first one. Thank you for your patriotism. You should say how old them charges are. United constitutional patriot does not hate. There is no hostile here. Well, first off, I'll get back to the one of the latest charges was 2007, so I'll answer you there. Or we all duped. Apologize for any neg comment. Them charges are 30 years old. Last I heard, 2007 wasn't 30 years ago. Commander John is 69 years old. Listen to his live stream from tonight. A call out to unite. Next comment. I am planning to quit my job to protect America. At tax time, I'll be moving to TH Junkyard. That's an old goggle shot. I'm just reading how it is. My wife and I be with me there. I'm not lying, y'all. Y'all go back to the live stream and check this out. And I'm not making fun of people by no means. Because my wife will be with me. Okay, so don't knock on my door with bad intentions. This is I will read my reply here. So what on earth are you talking about? Question mark. I'm not out to harm anyone. I care less about you. I actually feel bad for you. Hope you don't get screwed over. Take care. That was my reply to the one. Don't come knocking on my door with bad intentions. Johnny looks El Chapo to right. Okay, and this one's to you, Monica, because Monica set them up. I can't ever smoke pot anymore when I get there. Well, sorry. I'm gonna say this one again. Hey, TJ Woodwork in the house. Real quick, I'll get to you all in a minute. This person asked me to read these comments, and I am. Because Monica set them up, I can't even smoke pot anymore when I get there. I'm very, very sorry. Very sorry about that. Do you know Tim Pritchard, BCA, Brand M? Brand MN, okay. I do. He don't like me call him and ask. I do. He don't like me call him and ask. There's the next one. I have an OTH because I kicked First Sergeant Gunny's ass. Did a lot of guard duty, and I was 9 months mess duty. What military experience are you, young sir? Then it goes to Godspeed. Next comment. I cannot WAI to watch your rude trip. Halt who goes there. Watch your ROOD trip. Halt who goes there. Next one. Elvis is your friend. Next one. I need to know, what will you end? I don't understand this stuff. Next comment. I gave you both RTKNN and Justin, read my post. It is a 40-year-old carriage. There is a lot of holes. Shut up. I donate my money. Call Johnny. Vet me. I don't have a felony ever. The first Mick division is Ghost. No one threaten you. Vet us, please. My name is what is your last name? My phone number. I'm not saying your phone number on here. Let's see Monica's rap sheet. Do you late Trump shoot to whole freaking border before I took my lunch break today? No idea what all that means. They are all FNW, all patriots. I'm drinking beer and will drink till the day I go there. Then I have to be clean as F. My job there on your second tour, February 15th, or anytime after. I will be there. By the way, we have medics in case we get shot, yo. That's cool. It was smoke from the garbage at the goalie, and then dump asses. Halpin Lime, you just said. Y'all got to read this. I'm not making this stuff up. But you asked me to read this stuff, so I'm doing it for you. The good citizens of Mexico don't want them there. They had a big pow last night. Like Justin said, the young girl off of RRTKNN. Good job, Justin. They are 10 now. They were 2 hours late for the last purge. Then Christina from RKK are legit. Then AM. Now you see, I like that too. This is like 4BP in New Mexico, and be safe when you go there. And amateur of fact, if anything goes down before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, it is a diversion. I've been following this all day, every day, and God keep all safe from harm's way. Don't call me a troll. It's troll. Troll is TROLL, not ATROOL. There goes another beer. Black Mama, kick ass and take names. All right, I did it. I read all the comments that you wanted me to read there. Matthew Wall. So, anyways, you're famous now. Let me get to the chat. I want to talk about, I know y'all were talking amongst yourselves. We don't want to look like Europe. No, absolutely. We do not want to look like Europe. People in Europe, have all the Muslim immigrants that came in. There's rapes and murders there every single day. They don't have the Second Amendment. They cannot protect themselves. Even parts of Europe call for gun control or knife control, simply because the Muslims are raping and stabbing. And then some. Leo baby, hello, how you doing? Fred Knotts, Chavez, no way do we want to look like Europe. And then brother JP, all I can say is a medic won't help if you get shot in the head or in the heart. You're not invincible. That's true. JP, I'll be meeting up with you. I'll give you a call after this live stream, brother. Finish the wall. Absolutely. Hey, CNN, what's up, brother? CNN Christ News Network. If you all haven't subscribed to his channel, I strongly urge you to click on his picture and subscribe. True brother in Christ, solid patriot. Love you, brother. Good to see you back on here. Sister Lisa, my husband's homeland, Germany, is under siege. Yes. And, over there in in Europe, even Canada and stuff, these Muslim immigrants have more rights, and it's a shame, and that's what this new world order, global, elites, they want this one world government, the new world order, and people say, oh, that's a right-wing conspiracy. Y'all are tinfoil hat wearing fools. All you gotta do is watch, clips. Please call me when you can. Monica, okay, I sure will. Brother Mike Baseman, Justin, I seen that the women, the 2 kids, and she wants to get in America for free. They all want to come over here for free stuff. Heck, I want free stuff. I don't get it. But anyways, this is definitely a well-orchestrated plan by the far left, the global elitist, as many of y'all know, funded by George Soros, the Rockefellers. People got to realize George Soros is a puppet for the global elitist. He's just their, pinch men to hand out money, etc. And they say that these people are starving. And Randall did a great video this morning translating these men from El Salvador. He was showing all the clothes that were in bags that were near the border that the women refused. I mean, bags full of children's clothes. They said they don't want them. They just want um, their kids, half naked and cold and wet. And it's a shame. Trump is amazing, absolutely. I've seen posts of people wanting the American people to host them in their homes. Well, you know what? If they do come over here and anybody wants to host them, the far left liberals need to be these um, Feinsteins and Mad Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi and Pocahontas. They need to go ahead and put them up in their mansions so they can go ahead and shit up their mansions. You see all the trash and debris they leave behind. It's just a shame, and we don't need that. We've got enough of that over here in our states as it is. We are 7 miles from the Mexican border. Funky blow, funky blow, funky blue. 7 miles from the border. Anyways, they're calling for the hunger strike. It's definitely going to be fake news. I mean, they are calling for it, but like I said, once cameras are off, and many people have agreed that there's no way on earth that they're going to go without eating. When there's video out there of them taking food from children. They have no respect, and it's their culture. But a lot of people in our own country, these far left libetard Antifa glitter snorting, Play-Doh eating, Tide Pod eating, whiteout huffing, just ignorant, delusional zombies. They talk about how much they hate America, blah 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 blah. Well, kick rocks. Go live in North Korea. Go to Venezuela. If you all want socialism so bad, and you want a socialist country, go live in Venezuela. Get out of mommy's basement, start your own caravan, go through Mexico, see if you make it the first 10 miles. But kick rocks, exactly. Kick rocks all the way to Venezuela. You all are garbage. If you burn our American flag, this is to the left, these libetard trolls that we got. Antifa, farm boy, love you, brother. But if you give me a call at 1 o'clock in the morning, I will drive to Iowa and beat your rear end myself. I love you, brother. But I seen you called me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't do it again. Much love to you. I will shake the shit out of you. Pardon my French. But and don't unsubscribe. I'm just teasing with you. But yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, locked and loaded, sleeping. Except when I get on the, no, it's all right. You ain't gotta say sorry. But when we're on the border, we'll be awake at 1 o'clock in the morning. You can call then. I'll have my phone on silent. And we are going to the border, to all you trolls that look at this in the archives. December 2nd or December 3rd. I'll be meeting up with JP. But if you look at all these women in this caravan, I mean, no offense to any of you women out there that, are heavy. But, a hunger strike, a lot of them could definitely use a hunger strike for sure. And they're not going to do it anyways. They are well funded. They have plenty of food. And it's a shame that Tijuana, they got the wool pulled over their eyes, or however you say that. U.S. citizens don't get what they need because they take care of illegals. Yes, Patty Angel. Like I've said many times before, we have veterans that are homeless on the streets. We have women and children that are homeless on the streets, American citizens. And we lose a lot of revenue, a lot of money taking care of these illegals. We don't have any problems when it comes to immigrants. They just have to come the legal way, They probably have more food than we do. Yeah, than us. Good point there, CNN. They could lose some weight anyhow. Yes, Mike Basement, as I'm saying. And then if you go to Amy Sutton's, I'm going to bring this up after, sorry I had to put you all through reading all those comments. Like I said, if you want to read them for yourself, it's under the last live stream that Big Precious and I did. 11/27/2018, boots on the ground U.S.-Mexico border trip update. You can go on there and you can check out Matthew Wall. You wanted to be famous, Matthew, so I read your comments on the live stream. So, but here is a one of the Hondurans sitting there, and this is on Amy Sutton's Facebook page. Oops. She's got an iPhone in her hand, but I think she could definitely use her report my channel and all that, or our channel here. Just saying, a lot of them can definitely lose some weight, but they're not going to. Ms. Mary, how you doing? 125 American can't get government help fighting for disability, yet they accept it for free. It's so wrong. That's absolutely true. Ms. Mary is, she has been fighting for disability for a long, long time. We're always praying for her. And one day, you know, it's a shame when we have our own American citizens that can't even get disability, that are truly disabled. You know, I'm sure, I know for a fact Ms. Mary would love to get out there and work and be in the workforce, but she is unable to. And she is fighting tooth and nail to get disability as she deserves it. So always in our prayers. In my town, I've never seen a homeless Mexican. We have black and white homeless because we have a housing shortage because the legals have the housing. That's, you know, it's crazy. What about our veterans? They have been tossed aside. Absolutely. Angry Pirate, what's up, brother? If y'all click on his picture and subscribe, he's got an awesome news channel. He's been working a lot of overtime. Laugh out loud. Refugees fleeing from hunger under hardship, tweeting out their iPhone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so starving, you know. And this goes back to what Big Precious said, and many people have said. They have all this strength to get here and to bum rush our border because, you know, the Mexican police can't do anything. The federales can't because they're tied in with the UN and this. They have human rights. If they are so strong and so powerful and tough, they can easily overthrow their own government and they can take out MS-13. But it's all a farce. It's all a bunch of bull crap. So anyways, Fred brother, ahoy matey. Anyways, I don't like doing the live streams without Big P. Let me call him real quick so he can say hey to everybody. Miss Big Brother Precious, you know, flying solo here. Make sure he doesn't cuss before. Took me 7 years to get my disability.
I was unable to receive your call at this time. Please leave a message and I'll get right back to you. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Oh, now you're calling me back. I was going to cuss you out on your. What's up, Big P?
Hey, sorry, I had to swipe you there for a second. I was re-listening a little bit of my conversation.
I'm live right now. I got you live.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I had to fly solo, so I wanted to call you so you can say hey to everybody. There's 177 in the house. Huh?
Hello there.
All right, Big P. You left me hanging. See how Big Precious just throws me off to the side? He must have heard about that hunger strike down there.
Did you get my text by chance?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. But I'll keep it on the DL.
Yeah, I need to make a phone call here, and it might take me an hour, might be 5 minutes, just to vet some information.
Right.
And so I need to start getting my calls made. I'm sitting in a parking lot right now.
Okay, brother. Hello from North Carolina. All right. Well, I got some people to chat with, people that actually want to chat with me.
Oh, that hurts.
I just hung up on Big P. Now I feel bad. But anyways, we always joke like that back and forth. But anyways, once again, like I said, this isn't the best live stream by no means. Took me 3 years to get my SSD, but I worked since I was 15 years old. Yeah, it's like my brother worked his whole life. We grew up on the job sites. We grew up on the job sites. I got my first pair of concrete boots when I was 5 years old, third generation concrete finisher. Pay taxes, and my brother gets stricken with stage 4 glioblastoma, brain cancer 6 months ago, and had surgery, which he lost a lot of ability in his vision and stuff like that, terminal brain cancer. And he just received his first check the other day. Took over 6 months, and they're giving him $512 a month to survive on. Australia, locked and loaded. Nikki J. Sadly, you're not locked and loaded in Australia. Sister Leslie, poor Big P. Hello, little brother. How you doing, sis? What are you supposed to be working? Are you on your lunch break? Yeah, that is poverty level, $512 a month. How's he supposed to? He can't afford to pay crap with that. But you can come over here illegally and get free housing, get food stamps, get medical, and I believe some of them are getting $1,700 a month, and then more than that, they have children. So sometimes you can't be an American to live the American dream. But we're definitely working on taking back our country. But we're living in very prophetic days as well, too. So have him try. See, he's definitely on the CBD and all that. Thank you all for, if you're new to this channel. Big Precious, sorry about not being able to come on. We'll be in contact later. Love you and prayers. How'd you like me hanging up on you there, Big P? That felt great. I'm just... Anyways, like I said, we always joke back and forth. I am working. I got a notice you were live. I got to go. I was hoping you were going to change the amount. That sucks. All right. Love you, sis. Be safe. Stay out of trouble. And back to I was just thinking about nobody threatened you. I got plenty of death threats from love you, from talking to my sister, from some of the people with United. Anyways, like I said, I'm not the sissy. I'm not going to go ahead and call the Food Forest. I keep seeing you in there, and you're not leaving a comment. So when I first retired Air Force with a family, I get $12 a month for food stamps. Wow, that's ridiculous. And there are people out here, and we have brothers and sisters in Christ here, and we have sub/friends on here as well that do depend on food stamps, and they work their whole lives. You got Mike Baseman, who retired. He's a veteran, and worked, put his life on the line many times, and he fought for our country for many years, and he has COPD, and he's got a real bad back from rappelling out of helicopters, and he struggles every month to month. Shouldn't be that way. So a lot of these a hang up. I hated it. Gotta go. Death threats my direction too. Not afraid at all. Yeah, Big P's getting death threats too. So yeah. So anyways, to you all that are doing it, once again, we're shaking in our boots. Shaking in our boots. Please hit that like button. I'm only going to I get $15 a month food stamps. That's ridiculous. But like I said, there are people that worked, paid in, paid their taxes, worked hard all their lives, and you can't be an American and live the American dream. Like I said, once again, we're not racist by no means. I'm 3/4, Sister Lisa, she's a African American woman, and she's a veteran. We're not racist at all. Everybody, if you support Trump, you're a racist. If you're a Christian, you're a racist. Everything's racist. But I'm not going to go down that route. But it's just a shame. This is definitely this is a civil war, but this is a spiritual war we're living in. Good versus evil. Dr. Phillips is gone. I don't know. I didn't catch that. But the illegals want free stuff. Of course they want free stuff. And they should have did an uprising in Honduras, if they were able to, which they wouldn't have done it anyways because they were offered all this free stuff, this free ride, and they were paid. And this was all just a ploy from the far left globalists. That's all it was. It's fake. It's real that they're actually there. Why would you guys get death threats? Oh, it's a long story. It's because I called out a certain person that's a fraud, but definitely to me they're funny. I mean, half the death threats are spelled wrong anyways. So hopefully, it took me 3 years to get SSI for my autistic kids. Yeah, that's a shame. Sister Lisa. I call her that because that's what she likes to be called. Sister Lisa's in the house. But yeah, she's got 2 wonderful children, autistic children. So that's a struggle in itself. He is a fraud. Thank you for pointing him out. Yeah, anyways, he said he's gonna. I'm not gonna keep always going back to him, but that they were gonna get a lawyer, whatever. But if you got direct ties with Elvis Presley in Hawaii, and President Donald Trump is your best friend, and you've got a direct phone line to the Oval Office, why are you asking for donations for a lawyer? Anyways, that just boggles my mind. I figured Elvis was, rich. He could definitely, like I said, I'm a shaking in my boots. Shaking in my boots. Sorry, I hate to tell you, but Elvis has left the building. He's dead. Been dead for a long, long time. So, anyways, I'm not starting any drama again. I could care less. I'm going to the border. And, I was angry, very upset, and I put that out there just to warn other people. And the ones that do not believe me and say he's not a fraud, well, once you get there, the proof is in the pudding. So I'll drop it. I'm done with it. So I don't miss Elvis. Shaking your blue suede shoe. Yeah, I'm shaking in my blue suede shoes. I'm shaking. Yeah, one person said they were going to put a bullet in the back of my head when I was on the New Mexico border. A bullet. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and talk about this silly hunger strike that they're talking about going on, and this caravan they talk about so huge, it's mingled down to hardly anything, and we got to keep an eye on our northern border too. We got a lot of radical jihadist Muslims coming through our northern border. When I drove through Minneapolis, Minnesota, like I've said before in other videos, it was like the movie Black Hawk Down, the Somalian refugees, all in their burqas, crossing the street right out in front of you, no respect, staring down, the white man, like, just you got to realize a lot of those kids during the the Black Hawk Down war, the Somalian war, the kids that came over here as refugees, they were 3, 4, 5 years old, and they've been radicalized. There are no-go zones in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and somebody had left sent me an email trying to talk to me saying, hey, I'm Muslim, this and that, and there is no such thing as a no-go zone. I was just sick of that. It's not a conspiracy. There are no-go zones that police officers refuse to go down. And all these people that, queers for Muslims, you hold up the signs, you love Muslims. Like I say, go down to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and hold your signs and wear your shirts, Queers Love Muslims, and see what happens to you. You know, I hate to say it, but it's a shame. They're so delusional and don't realize that they are supporting the wrong side of the party when it comes to the left and the right. Please don't drop F-bombs. Yeah, if you're new to the chat, you know, we don't drop F-bombs here. But, you know, and to the mods too, if it's something that's, you know, just give them a warning at first or whatever. But if they've got something to say, you know, don't cut them out right away, because there's a lot of people that have come on that are new and don't know, and they are full of anger, like, you know, a lot of us are true patriots, true Americans that love our country, that are angry with what's going on. Yeah, sometimes they're going to slip up and they're going to drop the F-bomb when they're new. Just give them a warning. And to all y'all, you know, I had somebody apologize to me, and, you know, just had to reinforce that, you know, I'm not mad by no means. So just try to keep it as clean as possible. I've dropped the F-bomb, you know. You know, we're not hey fam, driving, can't moderate, thumbs up in the chat. There's Sister Minnie in the house. Drive safe. You shouldn't be texting and driving as you know. Anyways, because we are being played. Yes, we are. And please, everybody too, if you're new, click on Ann's channel. She's a solid truther. She way better than I am. But I'm more focused right now on going down to the border. And people say, why are you going down to the border? The Border Patrol has it taken care of. You're just trying to play G.I. Joe, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Do you realize how many immigrants are stopped by militia groups and people that protect the border every year because they are in conjunction with the Border Patrol? It's mind-boggling how many people, you know, even with this Caravan, even if it turns out to be nothing, the cartel and all that are still coming over. So we're going to do our due diligence and do, you know, our part. And if all the 3%ers and all the, you know, patriots left the borders and left it strictly for the Border Patrol, so many more would come through. People don't realize that. They're blind. They're just delusional. But and I feel sorry for people that are in this fog of there's, you know, no reality, and they believe everything they hear on you know, CNN, or they're too busy you know, watching Sesame Street down in mommy's basement by snorting lines of glitter. You know, it's ridiculous. There are places that need to be plugged at the border. The Border Patrol love people being there. I've spoke with them. Yeah, see, Monica, you know firsthand. And the Border Patrol, you know, they're not legally allowed to say it, but they do rely on intel from, you know, 3%ers, patriots, people that are willing to keep their eyes, you know, and their, you know, boots on the ground, basically. Some people devoted their whole life and given their whole life savings to, and it's not because they want to be military or, you know, they're ex-military. A lot of them are. But they don't want to play G.I. Joes because they love our country. Unlike these far left liberals that want to destroy our country, that want a socialist country, and then eventually, you know, a communist country, and join the one world government, new world order, so they can be kings and queens over us, and we're nothing but mere peasants. And then comes Agenda 21. You know, it goes deep down the rabbit hole. So anyways, everybody, I'm going to hop off here. I just want to come on. I thought it was only going to be about a 15-minute live stream, but definitely, you know, we'll keep an eye on this so-called hunger strike, because I know there's a lot of people here. I saw somebody left a comment, said that he lives with a 71-year-old father, and they barely make it each month, you know, and they're hungry. So, you know, we have people over here on our, you know, veterans, homeless veterans. You know, we have homeless women and children. You know, even homeless drug addicts. The epidemic in San Diego, San Francisco. I feel for a lot of those needle junkies, because a lot of them had jobs and this and that, and it's so expensive to live in. I'm not, in California, but after the opioid epidemic, you'd have lawyers or teachers and stuff that got in a car wreck, and the doctor just fed them tons and tons of Percocets or Vicodin, and then all of a sudden cut them off, after they've been on them for almost a year. And people don't realize, there's a thing called dope sickness, and they get violently sick and ill. And then someone tells them, hey, there's this thing that can stop your sickness. It's called heroin, and it's cheap. And they turn to heroin. And next thing you know, they lose everything they got. And it's not because they want to get high. They don't want to get sick. We should devote that money towards, better resources and rehabs for our people, and for veterans, housing, and bring up their SSI and their, these that they depend on. That money should go towards the American people, citizens. And, it's a shame. But like I said, we don't hate immigrants. We love immigrants. Just come the legal way. Don't jump the border. Don't, come across and then break into homes and stuff, and, rape women and children. There's so many, the sex trafficking ring and the pedophiliaism is rampant. Rampant. And that's disgusting. As far as I'm concerned, these people, they deserve a bullet, a nice slug right to the forehead. If you're caught in the act, or DNA proves that you did it, or you admit to it, just take them right in the back, put one right directly between their eyes, be done with it. In the state of Florida, it costs $48,000 a year to house one inmate. $48,000 a year. You know how many families survive on less than $30,000 a year and pay their house payment and pay their car payment and all that? Why does it cost $48,000 to house one inmate? That's absolute nonsense. Like I said, we could save a lot of money by these pedophiles, child molesters, just, satanic, evil scumbags, by just putting one in their head. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Anyways, that's just my beliefs on that, and many others too. And it's a shame, and it's sad. And these parents, half of them, these kids don't even belong to these people that are saying, in the caravan, that these are my children that are supposedly seeking asylum. They do not. They need to go to jail for putting these kids in harm's way by, when they tried to rush the border the other day, this woman climbing the wall and pulling an infant child up there. And these kids that got sprayed by mace, they're used as simply propaganda and tools, like the Muslims do, like they did in Aleppo. They put women and children, ISIS and, these radical Muslims, they use women and children. They're cowards. They use them as shields. So anyways, God bless each and every one of you all. And I'm going to hop off here. I got some things to do. Much love. Thank you all for the support. And later on tonight, or we'll have our Friday night live stream. That's tomorrow. So after I get home from work, we'll have our Friday night live stream with Big Brother Precious. And anyways, everybody, real quick, if you can, click on Anne's picture or the dots or whatever beside, and subscribe to her channel, and Angry Pirate News, CNN, Christ News Network as well. But much love. God bless you all. I'll do my old watch my gun. Do the same thing Big Precious had with Black Mamba the other night. But anyways, much love. Always praying for you all. And when I say I pray, I mean it. So fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight. And always stay locked and loaded. God bless. Stay safe. It's going to take me a while to get off the stream.